Hi everyone, and welcome to another video from Explore the Outdoor. So I've revisited the walk I normally do up at Captain Cook's Monument, but I'm about to go the other way towards Roseberry Topping. And as you can see, this was the car park. Immediately you met with some signs, warnings about fires, keeping dogs on leash and that sort of thing. The first bit of the walk is quite intense as you have to go up some very steep steps, but once you get up them steps you're kind of plain sailing in a way. It's nice and straight, you're on a straight path, some fantastic views, some fantastic wildlife, and yeah, it's quite enjoyable. Along the route there's many surprises, especially this sort of view which you are about to see now as I'm keeping you in suspense. Just take a look at that, that's fantastic. It's fantastic at every season of the year there, Roseberry Topping in all its might. The miles and miles of countryside, North Yorkshire moors there, what a tremendous place it is. Even in the winter it's still magnificent. So along the route it's quite uneven, the terrain is a bit bumpy, so sturdy footwear I would suggest to wear, but if it's dry it's fine. Wet rocks sometimes can be a bit slippy, but I must say it's a pretty easy walk. It's about 4 miles in total. It hit the 2 mile mark as soon as I got to the top of the Roseberry Topping there. This checkpoint is kind of the halfway point, nearly I would say, but it's an easy path. So from the car park it's straight up, straight path all the way along through the gate. You can't miss this path. It goes winding down, which you'll see in a moment. Just make sure you shut the gate, you follow the signs. There's various other routes along the way and you can download them from the National Trust website. So yeah, you go down this path, it is uneven, it is quite steppy. You do have to come back this way, don't forget, so save some energy for that. But enjoy the views, enjoy the walk, it's absolutely fantastic. And yeah, the tough part is still yet to come as you go towards Roseberry Topping. So I start my ascent to the top and it's quite calm here, but I was prepared for it being windy on the top. There's not many times I get to the top of Roseberry Topping and it's not windy, so just bear that in mind as you prepare to climb it. So as you stop halfway up for a rest, which I normally do, you can see the North Yorkshire coastline there in the distance and also some fantastic views. Pan the camera around, you can get some great pictures. In summertime everything's green, everything's in blossom and bloom, but again in the winter it's great as well. The dark skies, the snow scenes, it's fantastic. So, nearly at the top, and sometimes I find going back down the hill it's a lot quicker. For some reason I can fly down stepping stones. Some people say it hurts the knees, but going down is much easier than going up for me, so I prefer down every time. Nearly there. So yes, as I was going up here, I had to take the sound off because it was super windy, and all you would hear would be the wind blowing through the mic. And it was quite busy actually. It was quite popular tonight. It always is. You can actually park just at the bottom of Roseberry Topping in the North Yorkshire Moors car park in Pinchinthorpe, and there's different ways you can get to Roseberry Topping, but when you get to the top, it's worth just catching your breath and being inspired by the majestic views that you can see here. I'll leave you to enjoy these views for a moment. What I did notice on the rocks was all the engravings, some from 1971 there. I think on this next rock there was actually one from 2009, also 1951. All the people that's embedded into these rocks, there's one from 59. It's fantastic, the history. And it's funny though, because at the top there's actually seashells embedded into the rocks, so that must have been underwater at some point. But anyways, as always, here's my best bits from today.